Okay, before I jump into the app and walk through those three things, I do want to set the stage for why old storms are worth even pursuing. And I'm gonna show this by touching on how people and customers adopt technology, and then I'm gonna tie that into roofing, how that is very similar to roofing. Okay, so bear with me here a second, and I'm gonna kind of walk through how people act in adopting new technology. And I think it applies as well to the roofing industry. So one of the things that happens when new technology comes out is that it takes time for people to adopt it and use it. And you have people that are like the early adopters, innovators that are willing to jump in, start using it right away, uh, even if there's bugs, even if there's things that aren't working well. And then if a company can get that um, really get the majority of people. So that's where this early majority, late majority is. They if they can cross this idea of a chasm, they a chasm really is just it's the it's trying to convince the majority of people like, hey, this is a technology worth using, right? And then and once you get most people convinced, that's where you get into the early majority, late majority of people that start adopting that technology. Laggards, that last category is people that don't ever want to adopt that new tech. So think of it like what ChatGPT, right? ChatGPT came out in 2022, and it's only been about 4 years that we've even had OpenAI, ChatGPT. Uh, so if anyone here used ChatGPT the first year that it came out? If so, you probably fell into this innovator early adopters. You were the first one to jump in, start using it regularly. But then it's taken time. Like if you've started using the technology like AI, ChatGPT regularly over the last year or two, you're probably in the early majority section. If you're thinking of starting using ChatGPT, you're probably late majority. If you're kind of person that's like, yeah, I'm never using AI, I'm never using ChatGPT ever, you're probably one of those laggards of like, hey, you know what? I don't need that new technology. And this idea is actually from a book called Crossing the Chasm. And and the author lays out this idea of different people adopting technology. And I think it applies to roofing. So when a storm hits, there is the people, innovators, early adopters, people that are really they're homeowners, business owners that are actively reaching out. They're the first people that really want their roof to be replaced after a storm hits. The hard part is getting the first roof in a neighborhood. But once you do that, you really crossed that chasm. You've now gotten a foot inside of that neighborhood, and it's much easier from then on to start getting roofs replaced in that area. And then early majority, right? So this is about half of all the damage that is caused by a storm. This is that first from day one to about 3 months. This is the focus that a lot of sales rep, a lot of roofers focus in on is saying, hey, where inside of this storm can I work? And most of the conversation that we have is usually around, hey, right, you got to get to the neighborhood first. You got to knock that door first, try to beat out all the other competition. And all of our focus ends up being here at that first 3 months and that first 50% of damaged roofs. But there's still damage from a lot of these storms. So that's where these late majority and laggards, these are homeowners and business owners that have damage on their roof, but they decided to wait for whatever reason, or no one ever talked with them, and they have damage, and those are the type of opportunities that is available to pursue, to go after. And that is the type of storms I'm going to walk through in this training and saying, hey, how do you find homeowners that have damage that are in this late majority laggards that that you can start doing marketing, start calling, start door knocking, start getting in front of, and finding those roof replacements.